Did you know that there's a family whose wealth surpasses the GDP of many nations? Today, we delve into the intriguing saga of rise of the Rothschilds, the world's richest family. Prepare to be mesmerized by their ascent to wealth and power, and the legacy they've left behind. Origins and early success. In the narrow streets of Frankfurt's Jewish ghetto, a story of unprecedented financial success began. Mayer Amschel Rothschild, born in 1744, would rise from these modest beginnings to establish a banking empire that would span continents. His keen mind for finance became evident early on as he took over his family's business, dealing in rare coins and antiques. It wasn't just his business savvy that set him apart. It was his strategic vision that would lay the foundation for a legacy that endures to this day. Mayer Amschel's talents did not go unnoticed. His reputation for astuteness in financial matters caught the attention of Wilhelm Ix of Hesse, one of the richest rulers in Europe at the time. This relationship was pivotal, as Mayer Amschel became a court agent to Wilhelm, managing his immense wealth. It was a role that came with great responsibility and even greater opportunities. Through this alliance, Mayer Amschel not only expanded his business, but also sowed the seeds for his family's future prosperity. The Rothschild name began to symbolize more than just wealth. It represented a new era of banking and finance. Mayer Amschel's vision was carried forward by his 5 sons, who would establish banking institutions in the major financial centers of Europe. Their father's principles of unity and cooperation guided them as they navigated the complexities of international finance. The Rothschilds were not just bankers. They were pioneers who transformed the way the world thought about money and its power. Expansion across Europe. Mayer Amschel Rothschild's vision extended far beyond the confines of Frankfurt. With his 5 sons, he orchestrated a financial network that would span the breadth of Europe. Each son was strategically stationed in one of the continent's burgeoning financial hubs. Amschel Mayer in Frankfurt, Salomon Mayer in Vienna, Nathan Mayer in London, Carl in Naples, and James in Paris. This wasn't just a family business. It was a global enterprise, meticulously planned and executed with precision. The Rothschilds' expansion was not merely geographical. Their business acumen led to a diversification that was rare for the time. They'd ventured beyond traditional banking, embracing a variety of investments that included government bonds, infrastructure projects, and even the arts. Their financial influence became so pervasive that they were able to fund entire government projects and contribute to the construction of landmarks like the Suez Canal. Their approach was revolutionary. By spreading their investments across different sectors and regions, the Rothschilds not only multiplied their wealth, but also cushioned themselves against economic downturns. They were not just bankers, they were innovators in the world of finance, setting trends that would be followed by others for generations to come. The Rothschild name became synonymous with wealth and economic power, a testament to Mayer Amschel's foresight and the industriousness of his sons. Their legacy was not built on chance, but on a strategic blueprint that changed the face of international banking. As we trace their journey across Europe, we witness the transformation of a family business into a financial empire, one that laid the groundwork for modern global finance, influence, and power. The Rothschild family's influence extended well beyond the realm of finance into the very fabric of European history. Their role in financing wars and government projects was a cornerstone of their power. During the Napoleonic Wars, for example, they provided the funds that supported the British Army, a move that not only shaped the outcome of the war, but also the future of Europe. Their ability to mobilize vast sums of money quickly made them indispensable to governments in times of need. Beyond the battlefield, the Rothschilds' financial prowess played a pivotal role in the development of infrastructure projects that propelled the Industrial Revolution forward. They financed railways, bridges, and tunnels, laying down the physical foundations of modern Europe. Their investments in these projects were not just about profit. They were strategic moves that enhanced their influence over the continent's economies and politics. The Rothschilds' impact on European economies was profound. They were at the forefront of creating a transnational banking system that facilitated international trade and payments. Their network of banks could transfer funds across borders with ease, making them powerful players in the economic affairs of nations. This economic clout inevitably translated into political influence as they became advisors and lenders to kings and governments. Their influence was not wielded through force, but through the strategic use of wealth and the relationships it fostered. The Rothschilds understood that money could open doors that were closed to others, and they used this understanding to position themselves as key figures in the shaping of European history. They were not just witnesses to the events of their time. They were architects of the economic landscape that would define the future of the continent. The Rothschilds' influence and power were a product of their financial acumen and their strategic approach to investment and relationships. They were more than bankers. They were financiers of wars, backers of governments, and builders of the modern world. Their story is a testament to the far-reaching impact that one family can have on the course of history. Philanthropy and Legacy. The Rothschild family's legacy is not solely defined by their immense wealth, but also by their substantial contributions to society. Their philanthropic efforts spanned across arts, science, and charity, reflecting a deep commitment to cultural and social advancement. The family established numerous foundations, which support a wide array of causes from education and healthcare to social entrepreneurship and the arts. Their patronage extended to the creation and support of hospitals, schools, and art collections, enriching communities and fostering progress. The Rothschild Foundation, for instance, focuses on arts, heritage, culture, and various other charitable activities, ensuring that the family's tradition of giving continues to make a positive impact. Today, the Rothschilds' influence persists, albeit in a more subdued form compared to their historical prominence. The family's wealth has been divided among many descendants, and their interests cover a diverse range of fields, including financial services, real estate, mining, energy, agriculture, winemaking, and philanthropy. Despite the dispersion of their fortune, the Rothschilds remain a symbol of enduring success and philanthropic spirit. The modern Rothschilds have continued to uphold the family's legacy of contributing to the public good. They are involved in various business ventures and continue to support charitable causes, demonstrating that the family's values have been passed down through generations. The Rothschild name, often surrounded by myth and speculation, remains a powerful reminder of how a family's vision and values can leave a lasting imprint on the world. The Rothschild family's philanthropy and legacy are as significant as their financial achievements. Their enduring commitment to the betterment of society has left an indelible mark on the fields of arts, science, and charity, proving that true wealth is measured not just in monetary terms, but in the contributions made to the world's cultural and social fabric. Myths and realities. Throughout history, the Rothschild family has been shrouded in mystery, giving rise to numerous myths and conspiracy theories. Some of these tales are so outlandish they would be at home in a work of fiction. For instance, there are claims that the family controls the weather or has the power to start wars and influence global finance at a whim. These stories, steeped in anti-Semitism, have been thoroughly debunked and recognized as false. The truth is, while the Rothschilds were indeed a wealthy and influential family, their power has often been exaggerated. They did not control global financial systems, nor were they behind the creation of central banks like the Federal Reserve. Their influence was significant in the 19th century when they financed major projects and government debts, but it was always within the bounds of what was possible for private financiers of the time. It's also important to note that the family's wealth, although substantial, was not infinite. Over the 20th century, the Rothschild fortune was divided among many heirs, and today their economic presence is diverse, but not all-encompassing. They remain active in various sectors such as finance, real estate, and winemaking, but they are not the omnipotent figures some stories would suggest. In separating fact from fiction, we find a family that, while historically wealthy and influential, has been the subject of gross exaggeration. The Rothschilds' real story is impressive enough without the need for embellishment or conspiracy. It's a tale of financial acumen, strategic marriages, and a knack for being in the right place at the right time, all of which combine to create one of the most successful financial dynasties in history. Their true legacy lies not in the myths that surround them, but in the real, tangible impact they had on the world of finance and philanthropy. From their clandestine beginnings to a name that became a financial institution, the Rothschilds story is one for the ages. Comment your favorite part, like if you've learned something new, and subscribe to join us on more adventures through history.